Mic on.
Yo, is that better? Could you even hear me before? Holy shit. I think my mic was off for some reason. That's really weird. If the game sound is super low too, let me know and I can turn it up. Sorry, this is the first day that I've actually streamed Project Gorgon. I streamed it a little bit the other day, but it was like it was among other games on one stream, but this is probably just going to be playing Project Gorgon tonight. Watercress? Oh, just veggies. Okay, let's see. So Cerbule Hills. So we're good there. Cerbule Hills. Befriend Tyler Green. So I'm not super familiar with the hints and stuff yet. Learn calligraphy. Befriend Tyler Green. Does this mean that means I already did it? Okay, wait, let's see. Can we... Okay, let's see. Tyler Green is a tapestry in the northwest corner of Cerbule Hills. Okay, so I think we already talked to him, but like I don't know how we can get... Let's see, we're gonna pin these two. Let's see. I was exploring a bit and I found a cave close by, just ways on the road a little north and east of here. There's a corpse in there that had a note, and apparently there were people that need saving. So this is the spider cave for sure, and I didn't find it in there when I was in there earlier, so let's see if we can find it this time. What the fuck? A ring. Interesting. Falling damage of rolling ankles. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's keep it going. I think we might want to eat some cheese. What the f... That thing flew by me. That was weird. Yo, JN Burden, are you still here? Okay, we're gonna eat one of these real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay. So his teeth don't fall out. So I wonder if you just grab those like around or on some trees or something. Fire sheep? What in the fuck? Holy shit. Ooh. Shield 20, fight me, you fools, damage plus 17. I think that's a special skill that you get for it later on, so I think we'll probably want to hold on to that one. Ring? Okay. I don't even have a ring equipped, so we'll definitely put that on. Okay, let's go back in here and see if we could find this dude's shield. Okay, it says it's... I didn't go up any slopes. Didn't go up any slopes, got it. Didn't go up, wait. Okay, I know that there's a lever over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's pull this shit, and I think that opens this shit. Okay, we're good, we're good. Didn't go up any slopes, so... Oh fuck. Oh fuck, we didn't fight any of these before. Leveled up shield? Hell yeah! Let's go. Oh, goblet? Goblets are easy 50 bucks. Empty bottles are pretty nice for selling too. Okay, I don't remember this shit. Interesting. I don't remember this part at all. Well, yeah, I haven't explored it on the map. I'm dumb. Okay. Oh shit! Sorry guys, I didn't know that you were even in here. How are these guys such low level? I'm confused. Where am I even? Got a purple? plus 7 damage. That's pretty good. I guess I could. Ooh. Yo. Yeah, I think we're gonna use these. Requires only sword level 1? Does this shit bind, I wonder? Yo, these guys are dropping some fucking really good gear. What the fuck is going on? Jeez. Okay, so probably gonna loop back around there. I don't think that's it for that room, probably. What's up? What's up, baby? Hmm. Oh shit. What? Okay, so that's leading out. We gotta go search the rest of the shit. Okay, that dude's just sitting there on fire. Vark Tech. Who are these Russian people, dude? Oh, must be, yeah, it's this way, my bad. Wait. Okay. Strange barrier. To light all these lamps? There we go. Shield 10. So we'll keep that. Short and shield 10. We'll definitely keep both of these. Why is this red? Finishes it, restores 16 health, so it's vamp. Okay, yeah, we're definitely keeping that. Decapitate restores 53% armor to you. Okay, we're definitely using this shit. Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude, the gear is sick in here. Basic ink. Oh my god. Dirt shield potion? So, how do we know what the shield is? Tyler's lost shield. Okay, let's see what else. Strange dirt. Okay, I guess we don't really need strange dirt. We can come loot this shit again in 24 hours, so yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. So, empty bottle, don't need that. Sweet. Ooh-wee. Okay, so, okay, I know where we are now. That's it. Okay, so it's not in here. Ooh. Max health and sword damage. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, we wearing that. Oh shit. Okay, these are not as hard. That scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. Sluggish brain bug. Okay. Freaking weirdos. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. Snow. Huh. That's weird. Hmm. Brain scrub? Huh. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you where you can get the brain slug ability. Wait, where is it? So here you're going to learn brain bug, brain slug. I didn't even see what it was called. Let's see. Hmm. Large brain creature, let's see. Huh. Books and lore. Hmm. This has to be a skill. Brain scrub, okay. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you where to get the brain scrub ability in Project Gorgon. So it is right here in this experimental journal. Currently we're in the Anagog Records facility, which is a break-off of the spider cave that I think is in the Surbridge Hills, I think, or something like that. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys, I'm still getting a little familiar with the game. Okay, so we're gonna stop that. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you where to get the Brain Scrub ability, which dispels up to 3 stacks of Brain Fog debuff. So we're going to go to Serbial Hills, and it's in we're going to go to the Spider Cave, which is in the north, kind of eastern part. There's a teleporter there, and then once you get in there, there's another location called Anagog Records Facility that's a break off of the Spider Cave. And then you're gonna come right here in this room. You're gonna have to go through a couple different you're gonna have to go through a couple, actually yeah, you're gonna have to go through a couple. Nice, we got a lot of arrows from that. That's super clutch. Any 2 combat skills active at once. Well, I thought I could do that regardless. That's weird. Yeah, I already have them. I already have them two skills, so that's weird. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so here we're going to need a code. Oh shit, what was the other item that came up? Armor received from patch armor. Don't have any patch armor. We're gonna drop this. Drop this. Drop this. Some of these are okay, but So this is really good for unarmed, only level 1, which is really good. Psychology +5, interesting. Hideous leather armor. Minicut deals 11 armor damage and decapitate damage, which I think is a knife skill, maybe? We'll drop that. We'll drop that. Requires unarmored 10, so we could use some better shoes at the moment. Prevail an idea of fashion small grades. Okay. Speaking of new shoes, looks like we might have gotten some. Dude, these items in here are insane. So we'll drop this. Drop these. Drop these. I think we'll definitely put these on. Actually, no, those are pretty good. We'll definitely keep these to sell them, but click on the cauldron to use recipes. I don't see any recipes over here. Been heavily breeding here since the crate left them behind. Can I like burn this shit up or what? Maybe not. Oh, cheese peel. Didn't see that. Well chewed page. Release the best sound event to stuck into the world at large. A few. There's. Hey guys, welcome back. Today in Project Gorgon, I'm going to show you guys where to get the Brain Scrub ability, which dispels up to 3 stacks of Brain Fog debuff, power cost 10, reuse time 30 seconds, range 5 meters, taunt from damage 104. So we are going to go to first off, we're gonna go to Cerbule, then Cerbule Hills, which is a teleport spot down in the south of Cerbule. And then from the teleport spot there, you're gonna go east, which is a little bit, it's northeastern portion of the map of Cerbule Hills. Once you go to the Spider Cave, there's another area within the Spider Cave called Anagog Records Facility. You're going to go through here, which has quite a few iron doors, so you're going to have to kind of maze your way around this way. And then it's right down here, you're going to read this experimental journal, and this will give you the Hey guys, welcome back. So today in Project Gorgon, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Brain Scrub special ability. Dispels up to 3 stacks of the Brain Fog debuff. Power cost 10, reuse time 30 seconds, range 5 meters, taunt from damage. So you're going to have to go to Cerbule Hills. You can get here from a portal in the southern part of Cerbule, which will bring you about right here in Cerbule Hills. Then you're going to go straight east. You'll see a warning sign right here for a cave. It's called Spider Cave. So we're going to go ahead and go into Spider Cave. So once you get into the cave, you're going to have to go through here, and there's a secret little cave entrance right here. You're going to hit this lever. Oops, press it twice. Okay, now we're going to go through here. So, yeah, Cerbule Hill Spider Cave. I didn't know it was also called Cerbule Hill Spider Cave. Thought it was just Spider Cave. So we're going to fight our way through here. I'm just going to go pretty quick. Oh god, the stuns. And then this is going to take us to a research facility that we're going to need to go through to get to an experimental journal that's going to give the spell. So you'll see these little bricks here. That's how you know you're almost at the entrance. So Anagog Records Facility. So I've just been through here, but I'll take you through. Nice, sword slash level 2. So I'm just going to take you through here really quick. I'm just going to run by the ads. So you're going to go down here. And then through here. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to come down here and go up these stairs. And here they're doing a bunch of weird brain bug experiments. So then I think it is, oh, let me just kill these right real quick. And I believe it's right here. So read through this experimental journal and you will get the brain scope ability. Thank you guys for watching. I'm super new at this. This is probably a very easy thing to find, but figured I'd have a video for it just in case people needed to find out where it was. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm just getting into Project Gorgon. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube as well as making a bunch of videos because I think I'm really going to enjoy playing this game a lot. So thank you guys for watching and have a good one. shield 10. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be using this. Oh, we don't even have a helmet on? Okay, yeah. Okay, we got a lot of shit that we need to take back.
start selling for 1,000 councils, and you realize how quickly you're able to empty out the merchant's pockets. You're like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do for the rest of the week?
Yo.
Yep.
Yo, what's up, Kyle?
Hey, how's it going?
So far, so good, sir.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
so there's a Unity limitation where I can't toss you an invite without being in the same zone as you. So what zone are you in?
I am currently in Cerbule Hills.
Sweet.
I've been going through and trying to level up in the spider cave a little bit and just got a bunch of red gear.
Oh, nice. Good haul.
Heck yeah. It's having a lot of fun for sure.
It's different, right?
Yeah, there's just so much stuff to learn. It's crazy. You weren't lying.
Yeah, and what'll really blow your mind is when you start asking questions and like you're like, oh, or you find an ability like, oh, I want to do this, and you realize it takes like 4 or 5 other abilities.
Yeah, it's insane. It seems like there's a really small, tight-knit community though. Like I was asking questions earlier and like a couple people were like showing me around. One dude actually brought me to the spider cave because I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, yeah, very tight knit, friendly community. It's probably one of the most friendly MMORPG communities I've run into.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
I've even saw like this one guy recently. He was trying to make a YouTube video. It was all right. Like he had some of his things wrong just because he hasn't played Project Gorgon in a long time. But he was basically trying to highlight some of the features of the game for new players. And
Hmm.
he's happened upon some guy, and he was like, "Hey, I need help killing this guy. Do you have a moment to help me?" And he was just saying like it was absolutely insane that this other player saw his message and was like, "Yeah, let's group up, let's do this." He's like, "I can't remember like the last time there was an MMO where I could do that. Like you walk up to other players and ask them for help. Most other MMOs these days, they just ignore you. Like,
Yeah. Or
fuck
they'll
off.
say fuck off. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. So he was just like he was saying, yeah, it's such a friendly community, and just the way the gameplay is designed around group play helps to, I guess, forge those bonds and those friendships with other players.
Hmm.
And when one player is friendly to others, you start to realize like that's kind of how this game works.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're
It's
a dick
really
on the
cool.
server permanently, what are you gonna do? Like play on a different server? No, like, you can't be an asshole.
I did I did realize I was like killing a bunch of pigs and chickens in the town and then the NPCs were like, "Bro, those are pets. What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah. Yep. At least they didn't kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
Rocks. This is Kyle. Kyle. This is Rocks.
Yo, how's it going, man?
Not too bad.
Rocks is an old WoW rating buddy.
Oh, nice. So do
He,
you guys just kind of hop around MMOs gaming together for the most part?
this channel, yeah. So this channel is actually curated. So I'll define that a little bit better. So I have my guild that I run. We've got probably like 400 members, and we're just all over the place, right? Whenever there's an MMO, we get a couple new members. Some of the old members will come back, and then we kind of float from one to the next. But
Hmm.
then there's also a lot of their friends. They invite their friends to play various first-person shooters or Rocket League or whatever the hell they're doing. So it's kind of all over the place, and I don't know probably half the people on the server. uh,
Gotcha.
the guild that Rox and I were in, it was like a group of just really hardcore WoW players, and then from that guild, a couple of the guys that were in there curated some of their favorites from the community into this one channel.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so this channel is pretty much all MMO players, but just like chill MMO players, and cut out the people that were annoying or just suck at games in general. So
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
this one also actually is made up mostly of well, I wouldn't say mostly, but a lot of us that played back in like vanilla WoW.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Still curated though. Cut out the wrong one.
yeah, I know. Like even in my channel, sometimes I'll be playing a game, and somebody will jump in, and I'm like, I don't know them, and try to make nice with them, introduce myself, get to know them a little bit better. And sometimes it's just like what the fuck? Who is this? Like, like we got this one guy, and his name's Battlepaw, and the guy doesn't have he doesn't know how to have a conversation with people. He just talks,
Uh-huh.
and so there's no exchange back and forth. He just
Uh,
won't shut up. He keeps going, and even if you start to ignore him or not even reply, he starts to just have a conversation with himself. You can go make a sandwich, come back, and he's still having one.
and he
That's
didn't even know
insane.
you left.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Was that guy? Was it Two Shivs? He was like that.
Two shifts could be like that. Yeah.
Or the shaman dude from the Manticore. Yeah, the shaman guy was like that.
Which one was that?
Trueborn.
Oh yeah.
He was like that too.
No, fuck Trueborn.
Yep.
That guy was a dick.
Yep.
That was yeah, it was Manticore.
Yep.
So yeah, yeah. If you have any questions and stuff like that, now's a good time to ask. Rox is slowly figuring things out. I'm still figuring things out, and between the two of us, hopefully, we'll be able to answer some questions.
Yeah, I mean that's so like with the guy that responded to on my YouTube and the fact that you have like 1,000 hours and you're still learning. It's such an in-depth game. It's crazy.
What's even crazier is when you find out that this was made by two people.
Yeah, and thinking about that as I was like going through some of the quests and how actually well like well I wouldn't say well written, but cleverly written they are. They
Sure.
they put a lot of detail into this game. It's insane.
It definitely feels like this is the first MMO I played in a long time that is driven by passion.
Hmm.
Like not paycheck to paycheck because it's your job, but legitimate passion.
Like,
Yeah,
did the people that make it, the couple, did they work other jobs and this was like a side project, or they just fully committed to this?
I'm not sure what their current status is. They might be able to start fully committing to it now that they have an optional VIP.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, they were both game developers, and so
Gotcha.
he did all the programming and the, if you could call it art, and then his wife did all the like flavor text, lore, story, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's so awesome.
But yeah, it's still to this day. I mean, I bring up as a good example. The community has been playing together for a long time. Like th- this is an MMO where a good chunk of the community members have been playing since 2014 or 2016. Like dedicated diehards.
Yeah.
And just in December, somebody discovered a pet that you can get that's only available to people that are high level animal handlers and high level paleontologists. Somebody found an undead cat that you can get, and everyone was just flipping out, like, "Oh my god, that is the coolest thing! Like, how'd you get that? How'd you discover it?" It's just like there's just things that are there's so much depth to it. You have to get so far before you could even unlock this cat, and any one person could be an animal handler but not pick up paleontology, and so they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
pretty cool.
fucking crazy, man. So yeah, I'm kind of like debating what I think at first I'm just gonna go sword and shield and get my shield to 10 because I think that there's like some sort of small speed buff that will help you get around and do quests and stuff. So I
Sure.
figured that would be a good first route.
Yeah, shields are really tanky too. I know our group could use a tank if you'd be interested in tanking.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, but yeah, you shield staff, shield, battle alchemy. Like you really, sorry, I keep calling it battle alchemy, battle chemistry. Um,
Everything.
there's all right. There's all sorts of things that pair really well, and so don't hole yourself into one particular build. Um, like, kind of, how should I say it? Like, know that there are multiple skills that you can swap out depending on the scenario. So for me, I'm animal handling, warden, spirit fox, necromancer, and I can synergize any two of those at any point in time.
Gotcha.
And part of playing, let's say, Spirit Fox is Spirit Fox requires me to also level up unarmed and mentalism and all these other different things in order to get bonuses to my Spirit Fox skill. And you want those synergy bonuses because the cap in the game right now is 80, but I've earned 7 bonuses from other skills that allowed me to get up to 87. So, when you go into the wiki and you're looking at any particular skill, it'll say
Hmm.
something like, this skill has these additional skill bonuses from these trees, and so you just kind of you could juggle those trees, switch between them until you find all your skills, or you can just get those later. There's no like correct way to do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that
Even
makes sense.
within those like classes, I'll call them, you can only have 6 bars or 6 things in your bar, so you have to also find those that go together.
Yep. Some
Gotcha.
classes, like Spirit Fox, for instance, it's a good support class, but not a really good attack, like damage class. And so I could build it out to support other players, or I could build it out in a way that some other class uh, makes my Spirit Fox class stronger. So it's more reliant on other things, or other people are reliant on me.
Gotcha. Okay. And as far as the like transformation type classes, those you can't go back on, right? Like once you transform, you're set in that.
Only Druid and Lycanthropy.
Okay,
Yep.
cause I was talking to a guy earlier that was helping me through some stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I made a new character," and I was like, "Oh, why is that? It doesn't seem like you'd really need to make a new character in this game." And he was like, "Because I transformed into a Lycan and I couldn't go back."
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit."
Because it's not like you get bit by a lichen and within 24 hours your character turns into a lichen. It's like it is a choice, and even when you take that choice, it's like, hey, huge fucking warning, if you do this, you're stuck with this, you can't go back, this is not a reversible decision, do not submit a support ticket, we will not help you. Like they're serious
Yeah.
about it. Even when Rock's here, when he became a druid, they're like, he just slapped him in the face with a rule book and said, listen, like if you pick druid, you're stuck with it.
Yeah,
So they're but it is true. Yeah, once you pick it, you're stuck with those, and those are actually really fun classes if they're played right.
yeah,
um
yeah.
Lichens benefit really heavily from groups of other lichens. They play well as wolf packs, and they howl together, and when they howl together they make each other stronger, but their strength depends on the IRL moon cycle, like literally the IRL moon cycle.
That's
So
fucking crazy.
if you're at work and you leave work and you look up at the sky and the sky has the full fucking moon, you know it's a good night to log on to your Lycan, because your Lycan will be at its strongest.
That's so insane. So rad.
But that being said, you have to have a group of other people that are committed to playing Lycans. Otherwise, you're a solo wolf and you're not as strong playing solo. I should say, stress on the word as strong. They're still very strong classes. There are quite a few people on our server that play Lycans that I've grouped up with several times, and they're not weak by any stretch of the imagination.
Gotcha. Hmm.
24 lemons.
Yeah, and I also really like how like each vendor buys specific items and sells specific items. Usually it's like obviously you can sell anything to anyone, but you can only buy from certain people, but the fact that that's for selling too is pretty rad.
Yeah, and so you probably noticed each one also has their own gold pool.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And like there's one, I think the Baroness is her name or something. She buys everything at like full price, someone was telling me.
Yep.
So I
In
was
Serbial Hills, or yeah,
yep,
Serbial Hills.
yep.
Yep.
So I just sold so many weapons to her and made a good amount of money, I guess.
Yeah, so there's a couple things to how that system works. So um, by default, they'll all have a certain amount of gold, and each one will only buy certain items. Um, which is really nice, because if ever you're looking for a particular item, you can go to a vendor and go to the used tab and find stuff that other people have sold that you'll find value in that somebody else didn't find value in. Um,
Gotcha.
Yeah, you'll do that a lot. One man's trash is definitely another man's treasure in this game. But on top of that, that gold pool, as well as the quests that you can get from those people, that changes as you get your rep up. And so you'll notice when there's a tab there on like where you can have a conversation with them and they tell you what they like.
Mm-hmm.
Those are items that you can find in the game world. You bring it to them, you gift it to them, and that will increase your reputation with them. And as you increase your reputation with them, not only will the gold pool get larger, but they'll be willing to spend more. They'll be willing to pay more for the items that you're selling.
Ooh.
And certain vendors will have you'll unlock storage with. So you've probably already noticed that inventory is definitely a scarcity in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So with the NPCs, you go out and you earn your favor with the NPCs and unlock more storage. And then in every town, there's like one, let's say a bookshelf or something you can click on that allows you to be able to access all the individual storage in that zone from one place. And so in Serbial, there's I think 5 different NPCs you can get rep up with and unlock 5 different storage chests, all the way up to something like 60 storage per person.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
It's just huge, yeah. So and then again, that's how the questing system works. Is you can play this whole game without having to do quests if you don't want to, but you could do quests for one of the vendors, and then as soon as you hit, let's say, friendly or sorry, best friendly or best friends or like family, each one of those tiers will unlock more quests that you can do for them, and they have more XP, a bigger reward, things like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can, in Serbial, you could go into Serbial, do all the quests, and get all the NPCs up, and it'll take a very long time. Or you could, divide your time between Serbial and Eltabil, get your faction up only, let's say, halfway with both of them, but at least you've had the chance to play in both zones. It's like the starting island you were on. I
Yeah.
always say you can spend 15 minutes on that island, or you can spend 8 hours on that island. Those choices are up to you and not up to the design decisions of the developers.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's really rad. Yeah, and I found that you can get to like this research facility in Spider Cave that takes you back to like the dungeon from the starter island.
Yep.
It was super random. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I?
So it's funny you discovered that, because from the starting island, yeah, they designed it so there's 2 ways off. So to me, it sounds like you did the mission way.
But I did it backwards.
Oh, okay. Like you found the pillars first?
So I didn't go into the dungeon on the starter island.
Right. You did the quest for the coordinates, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the option. That's option 1, and then option 2 is the dungeon.
Okay, I see.
And so it was funny because all the people that were playing Project Gorgon with, half of them did one, half of them did the other, not knowing that there was 2 options.
That's a trip.
So it's kind of fun just listening to their experiences.
Yeah, because when I played the demo, I ended up creating a new character after I did the demo. And so in the demo, I went to fight the boss and got the big head buff, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is what Drew was talking about.
Yep. But then you defeated him, you got your normal size head back?
Yep.
Nice. Well, it's a hell of a feat and very brave of you to go it alone. So well done.
I had to go back much later when I had like 10. I think I was at like 10 sword and like 8 unarmed or something. Unarmed seems pretty fun, but it seems like just very limited on what you can pair it with. So I was kind of leaning against it.
So yeah, so unarmed is I would say heavily reliant on the meditation in the game.
Okay.
So there's these things called meditation shrines. You'll find them in every zone, and you donate some sort of a fruit or vegetable to the shrine itself, and that shrine gives you a combo that you can use in combat. And when you use that combo, your attacks are much more effective.
Gotcha. Okay.
And because an unarmed is kind of overpowered by design, because it has to make up for the fact that you can't have anything in your hands that increase your stats.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as you put something in your hand, you're no longer unarmed.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
it is a pretty strong ability. It works pretty well for a lot of animals.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll leave this zone here, and I just did one lap. I'm trying to collect lemons for one of the players in the game. He's so in the game there's player titles.
Mm-hmm.
So you can earn titles from doing different feats, but then certain players have titles that they can bestow upon others. And so there's this one guy in the game named Greenberg. He's like the expert deer on the server. And Greenberg, his little, I guess you could say, spiel is that he collects lemons. Like his persona in game is that he's obsessed with lemons. And so if people bring him 300 lemons, then he bestows them the title Lemony Fresh.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm literally right now I'm probably like maybe 40 lemons shy of getting the title.
Ooh, damn, you've been collecting.
Yeah, it's
Where
been
do
a
you
long time coming.
where do you get lemons, by the way?
So lemons are only in one of the higher level zones called Ilmari.
Oh, okay.
However, you can occasionally find them in the zone called Kur, which is a cold climate.
Ah, okay. Because one of my missions for this shield guy is to get 5 citrus fruits, but I assume it's not just lemons.
Yeah, your best bet when it comes to citrus fruits are probably oranges, which are found in El Tibul, to the north of Serbule.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, speed potions.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna become addicted.
Yep.
Have you guys seen that movie Project Power?
Project Power?
Yeah,
I think so.
No.
it's a Netflix movie. It's super random. It's like not really a superhero movie, but it has Jamie Foxx in it. And when you guys said, "Oh, you're gonna get addicted," it reminded me of it. It's basically like this pill that you take that gives you a random superpower, and each person that takes them has a completely different power. It can immediately kill you, or it can do all sorts of things, and it's a really trippy movie. I would definitely recommend it.
Huh.
Oh shit, I realized I freaking sold my shield.
I'll get another one.
You can get another
Oh
one, or you can go back to
god.
the vendor and you can buy it from the used.
Oh god. I was like, oh, why is my power not going back up? Oh.
Food. Make sure you eat.
Ah, okay, yeah, that might be why.
Yeah, there's two types of food. There's meals, or sorry, three types of food. There's meals, snacks, and then instant snacks. Meals are something that has to be prepared from several ingredients, but it gives you big bonuses to your health or mana. And then snacks can be paired alongside of a meal, but the buffs are a little bit smaller. And then instant snacks are something that's like a replacement for a mana or a health potion.
Gotcha, okay.
You'll probably noticed when you eat, you level up your gourmand skill.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would recommend every single time you're in Serbule or even Serbule Hills, or whenever you're in a town where there's a bartender, go and talk to the bartender and check out the used stuff. Because a lot of times there's a station nearby where players go to cook stuff, and they cook things in excess in order to level up their cooking, and then they sell it to the vendor.
Ah,
And in
okay.
order for you to level up your gourmand skill, you need to go through and find foods that you're capable of consuming at your current level that you've never consumed before. That's how that
Yes,
is
you
game.
because you get those bonuses for the first time eating it, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And I created a spreadsheet just so I could find out exactly how many food items are in this game. and I found out that there are a total of 894 food items for you to
Jeez.
discover. So,
Fucking hell.
yep. All right, so I'm gonna make my way over to you. I'll get you an invite to the guild. Are you still in Cerbule Hills?
I think I'm technically in Cerbule Hills Spider Cave, which I think is technically still part of Cerbule Hills, maybe.
No, each pocket, like if you look at the top right,
Mm-hmm.
each pocket has its own name, and it's different. So if I were to invite
Gotcha.
you, I have to step foot into the spider cave.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the entrance real quick.
Oh no, don't worry about that. I can get to you. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I'll find you.
Cool.
Just let me know if you leave it, so I'm not like in there looking for you.
Okay, yeah, I should be in here for a bit. Dude, randomly freaking goblets sell for like 50 coins. I've been picking up and selling goblets everywhere.
So be careful, because if you right click on an item in your inventory,
Mm-hmm.
you'll notice that there's a thing called more info. If you click on that, it tells you if there's recipes that you can use that goblet in. It'll also tell
Gotcha.
you if there's somebody you've met that wants that as a gift, so you can increase your reputation. And then
Ooh,
the find tab will let you know if you have it stored, if you have that same item stored in an inventory space somewhere in the world.
interesting. That's super helpful.
And if you're trying to, let's say you're trying to gain rep with somebody and you know what kind of item they need, if you look on the right side of your screen, you'll see there's that little crown looking icon.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that, and in the very top right, you'll see there's a notepad. You can just type things in there just to kind of remind you what you've been working on and who wants those items.
Gotcha.
I find that very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. I used it for the coordinate things on the starter island, or the obelisk numbers.
Okay.
In Words of Power, you'll be using it for those too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So words of power, there are these random words you'll find in the game that give you weird random bonuses. And you don't necessarily just want to spend them right away just because you got them. I like to just write them down in the book and then put a little brief description on what it is, because some of them can be very situational and they can save you in a pinch.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'm gonna take off. I'll try and be on a little early tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get through together to do those dungeons.
For sure. All right. Have
Cool.
a good one, Rox.
Nice meeting you, dude. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Yeah, half our crew has their WoW raid tonight, so
Ooh.
we weren't able to do our daily, or at least our low B daily. I've been trying. There's a place you'll discover in a little bit. It's called the Casino.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally a casino in the game, but it has two characters in there that you can do a daily dungeon with, and one of them is a low B dungeon, like level 30 ish.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is a high level dungeon, level 7, north of 70.
Ooh.
And each one of them, when you do them, you walk out of there with a shit ton of gold. So, like the lobby dungeon is anywhere from 10,000 to 12,000 councils.
Holy crap.
So they're really big, and the nice thing is the dungeons aren't too terribly long or crazy. People know which direction they want to walk in, so you're not spending too much time in there.
Okay. How much is like considered a good amount of gold? Because I keep seeing, or I was looking at some of the player created shops, and they were like, there were some items worth like 1 million.
Yeah, so I mean, at any given point in time, I'm probably sitting on 200 to 300,000 councils,
Okay.
and then I spend it because there's still a lot of shit that I'm training, and training at high levels costs a lot of councils.
Okay.
The only time it doesn't cost councils is certain zones where the lore is that currency doesn't work in those lands. Like, let's say the Fae don't give a rat's ass about the councils because the I don't know, the regal king or queen that created the councils is the one that pushed them off their lands, so your councils are no good there. So they have their own currency.
Okay.
But yeah, it's at the higher levels that shit can be costly. And then for some skills it's weird. Like, for instance, swords. When you level up your swords, there's not too much that you'll find in training. A lot of it is trained from finding books in the game world.
Okay.
Whereas some other skills, it's all about training. You can't find books to train you.
Okay. Oh God.
So is there any particular quest or something like that you're doing in the spider dungeon?
I'm just doing the rest of the cartography for in here. I already killed the boss with a guy earlier, and then I just found the shield that I needed for Tyler Green.
Okay.
So I'm technically done. I just have one more little corner to explore. I'm super into like map exploration and cartography in MMOs, so I've been exploring a bunch already.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's definitely has a lot to offer there.
I'll probably meet you at the entrance to the dungeon because I'm about to die with no shield again.
I'm almost there, so I'll see you soon. But
Oh.
yeah, so on your map, not the map in the top right, but if you press M to view your mini map,
Mhm.
you can click and put down markers on things that you discover that you find are important.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like a big boss is here, or a chest is here, or something like that. And as you do more cartography, you'll unlock more map points, so you can put more of those points on your map to highlight.
Oh, okay. Because I was using them earlier and I was like, why can I only put down like I think 3 or 4 or something?
I see you.
You
Yo,
McCringleberry?
that's me.
Oh, that is that Arctic Fox?
They call it a spirit fox because I can
Ah,
do.
okay.
I exist in
Whoa,
2 different realms,
that's rad.
so I'm not just a
What
regular
the?
fox.
That one's sick.
This one, the red one, allows me to be able to survive in hot or cold climates, but also run faster when I have a certain set of gear. So if you look on your hotbar in the bottom left, you'll see there's a little, or sorry, bottom right, you'll see there's a little star.
Mhm.
At level 25, you'll start to unlock loadout slots. And so I have a loadout slot called movement speed that I created where I've gone through the game world. I've collected a full set of gear that grant me movement speed buffs when I cast this ability that turns me red.
Ooh,
But then when I'm in combat, I completely switch out my loadout to something else. So I'm actually wearing gear that's capable of killing things.
gotcha. Okay. Holy crap!
And I'm considered slow. Just wait till you see like a,
What?
yeah, just wait till you see like a battle chemist. Oh my god, they're fucking insane. So the battle alchemy, battle chemistry, they throw down vials that perform whatever their magic is. Like they literally have a thing of glass in their hand, they throw it at the ground and it shatters, and then that performs their magic.
Mhm.
And so oftentimes you'll just be doing your own thing and you hear a piece of glass shatter and this thing goes by you at like Mach 3 and you're like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is that one of the skills that you have to read or find the books for?
There are some books, but you can still get some training. That's considered a tier 2 skill. So in order to become a battle chemist, you have to get your alchemy to level 50.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And
Uh,
alchemy is not a class, but battle chemistry is. So there are a couple classes that you have to go through one before you can become another.
Gotcha. Is alchemy tough to level? I think battle alchemy would be pretty sick class.
No, it's not too terribly tough to level. It just requires reagents that you find in the game world.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, that AoE.
Yep. So how this works is invite you here to the party. Okay, so how the experience system works is as long as you get a hit on a target at least once every 60 seconds, anything I kill, you gain experience from.
And is it shared 50-50, or do we both get 100% XP?
I wouldn't say it's 50-50. It's just slightly reduced.
Okay. I think this is
It's not like other MMOs where like, oh, he's high level, so he's stealing all your shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Run around and kill stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting like 25, 17 sword XP.
Yeah, and then let's say you've got sword, and then your offhand, or sorry, your second ability is something else. You'd have to cast something in both of them if you want to level them both up, or if you just want to level one of them up, you only use skills in that tree.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because only whatever abilities you've used in 30 and within 60 seconds will actually gain XP from the kills.
Okay. Oh, so I can equip a. That's one of
Now,
the.
you said you were using a shield, right?
Well, I sold my shield on accident, and the only other shield I have in my inventory I can't equip yet because I don't have level 10 psychology. Oh my god, I'm so used to having open mic on in my server, so my bad.
Oh,
I was just
here.
talking that whole time.
If it makes it easier for you, we can jump down a channel.
Okay.
There's a push to talk.
Yeah, let's.
There you go.
Yeah, my bad. Oh wait, what? Is it? I think it might be permission based because it's still push to talk for me.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's just that group. Let me let them know.
Nah,
Oh shit, they're in a raid. So
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I was saying, so I don't have a shield that I can equip, and I noticed that I equipped a basic staff for my secondary, but I don't have fire magic yet, so.
Okay. So there are certain things like the shield. Let's say you had shield in your offhand.
Mhm.
You can use the shield and benefit from the shield, but you haven't technically unlocked the shield class. There's an actual shield class. You have to go train or find and then train.
Oh, and yeah, so the dude Tyler that I'm doing the missions for, I had to upgrade his like favor to level 1 or whatever, and I did that, so I did train shield, so I think I have it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And so if on your hotbar in the bottom,
Mhm.
if you right click on it, and you can then click on change skill, and you can swap out
Oh.
which ones are on which bars. That makes it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know you could change the bar to vertical, horizontal. Okay, and you can choose the abilities because right now I assume you get more than 6 abilities per weapon, right?
Nope.
Okay, it's just the 6, and so the 6 get upgraded, I think then, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's several different ranks. It depends on the class you're on. Like most of mine go up to rank 7. But yeah, you can. How should I say it? The 6 abilities that you place on your bar are how you want to play that class. Every class has different ways that you can play. Whether you want to be a tanky or you want to be DPS or if you want to be support, depends on the class.
Gotcha.
But it also depends on what you like, your personal play style. If you like to just blow things up AoE style, then you want to pick abilities from both of your classes that you prefer that complement that play style. So, like, if you run into somebody that's sword and shield, they're not going to be playing the same as you. There's some diversity to that build as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry, it's hard to describe because you haven't unlocked all the abilities yet, but you'll see what that's all about.
Yeah.
Swords are kind of difficult because remember how I said unarmed is strong when you figure out how to meditate?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, swords become stronger when you figure out calligraphy. Because calligraphy is all about the swiping in the correct directions for your brush strokes.
Mhm.
And so as you learn calligraphy, you do calligraphy to make your sword attack stronger.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back. I think I have to go back to Sir Buell to work on my fire magic, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn this quest in to Tyler, and then I think I'm gonna head back to Sir Buell. Holy shit. Holy shit. That scared me.
Boom.
Damn, I always have full inventory. I can't ever sell enough.
It's a little bit painful at the beginning. It does get somewhat better. Like your bag spaces, it's not like WoW where you just find 16 slot bags and throw them on. Your bag spaces will naturally grow over time as you
Okay.
unlock different skills. But as you get further in the game, you find yourself holding on to more resources that you know are valuable, and so it kind of defeats that. But then you make up for that with the rep that you've earned from the NPCs where you have more storage. So it's a little painful at first, but it gets easier.
Gotcha, okay.
So I've reached a point where I'm not sure if you've attacked within 60 seconds, so now you probably have to attack something if you want XP for the kills. Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're
It's
good.
just my AoE.
Just everything getting zapped.
Yep.
I have archery on, so I can hit him from afar.
I wouldn't recommend leveling up in archery. It's very strong. It's just very demanding. You have to make fletching boxes and fletch your own arrows, and the cool thing is when you shoot arrows, you can loot them from the targets. As you
Yeah.
figured out.
Yeah, that's super clutch. That would suck if not. Yeah, the only reason I'm leveling it is because I don't have a shield right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I opened up a chest in that research facility and got like 2,000 arrows. So I was like, oh, I might as well use them and level it up a bit and see how I like it.
Sure. Yeah, one of the GMs plays as an archer. He loves it. Yeah, there's two GMs that are on pretty often. One of them goes by the name Jack and Cola. The other one goes by, I think it's like Rum and Cola.
Of course.
But they host all of the events that are in the game. So whenever there's like some big event in the game world where there's bosses that spawn, some sort of a special event for all the players to participate in, you'll see them.
Oh, nice. That's rad.
And then every Saturday there's a poetry jam that takes place in the Serbial, I guess you call it the Serbial Inn.
Hmm.
And the poetry jam, you go there and people are playing music, getting drunk, and reading poetry and dancing. And when multiple players are dancing and singing, everybody that's there gets XP and crafting XP bonuses
Oh,
to the
really?
tune of like 5 hours worth of XP bonuses
Holy crap.
for 30 minutes of participation.
That's insane.
Yep. You'll notice in Serbial there's people that'll be playing instruments or playing instruments and dancing. There's a lady here in this building that you're walking to. She teaches you how to dance, but you'll have to find the different instruments and play them in order to level up your performance abilities. And the idea behind that is when you need to go AFK, like, oh shit, I need to go to the bathroom.
Hmm.
Just find a place in town and play your instrument. That way, when you come back to an XP buff.
Gotcha. And you can also do like side missions with NPCs while you're away, right? That take like a couple hours.
Yeah, yep. So those are called the Hangout Quests, and those ones, every NPC has them, and you unlock more of them as you get your rep up. But yeah, you're correct. Those only work when you're offline, and You don't need to feel obligated to let them finish before you log back in again. You could pick up something that's going to take 4 hours and log in, let's say 2 hours later, and then when you log out again, it'll just resume where you left off.
Okay, that's cool.
Are his animations broken for you too? Oh no, he's just breathing slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like barely moving. I noticed that. You dead, bro? You dead, bro?
Over here
Oh,
is that bookshelf I was telling you about. You'll find one of these in almost every town. And when you click on it, it shows you all the storage that you've unlocked in that area.
okay, that's cool. Oh shit, you know what? I have to run down to Baroness because I sold her the shields. I realized you can't even do, you can't even sell him anything or buy anything from him.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so this woman can teach you bard skills. I thought I had a loot I could give her. Maybe she doesn't want it.
That's a dude.
That's a dude? Oh god.
He's an elf.
Oh
They're very
god.
small.
I'm a cat lady, so I don't know, I can't tell the difference between male and female elves.
Do you see? Did you see the flavor text on how to become a bard?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a lot of spider legs.
Yeah. So check if you scroll through that food, you'll find some stuff in there like fried clownfish, honey ham. There's probably some stuff in there you've never eaten before, and you just buy one of each and just consume it.
Okay. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't sell these spider legs. I can give them to Velcourt, which I think is the mage dude in Serbule. Or no, maybe
Uh,
he's the archer dude.
no, I believe you're right. I believe Velcor is the mage dude.
Okay, cool. I think I'll do that. Let me buy some foods real quick. Honey ham. Giant mantis claw. Oh, I want to eat the pig snout.
Yeah, some of them are just components to cooking and not necessarily foods themselves.
And Gorman seems pretty easy to level up.
Yeah, and it's pretty crucial too because that's ultimately what helps you to survive in combat because the foods that you eat determine how fast your health and mana replenish in combat.
Ah,
So
okay.
so if you like spent a shit ton of time leveling up your gourmand, the foods you'd be able to consume would be kind of OP for your level.
Gotcha. That's clutch.
Yeah, my gourmand's only 59 of 100
Holy crap.
at 1,000 hours played, so I got a long ways to go. Some of the stuff is very expensive at the high end for just due to it being really hard to craft, like various cheeses.
Okay.
But cheeses are what gives tanks the most amount of HP. So if ever there's somebody that's going to be tanking for a dungeon, most of them are carrying really nice high level cheese on them.
Gotcha. Alright, I gotta wait, let's see if I can cook any. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Baroness real quick before I go to Serbule.
Uh, you are getting the game a year before its release. But the good news is nothing you have on you is going to get wiped. So everything you have will persist into launch.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
this month, we're finally getting mounts in the game.
Ooh. I noticed that there was something like called dismount, and I was like, I didn't know that there were mounts. I thought that there were just like transformations that make you go much faster. But like you can't be a spirit wolf mounted on like a horse, can you?
Apparently, I will be able to. I don't know how that works.
That's crazy.
Because we asked them, like, so how's that going to work with animals? Because originally animals were just an idea he was playing around with, not something that was really really serious about. But then once he started playing around with them and saw like how much fun they were, he started to expand upon them. And
Okay.
and so he he always had the idea of adding mounts, but then he didn't want creatures to just be locked to various run speeds. So he told us, like, we'll be able to ride them. I just don't know how that's going to work. Like, you have to have a special saddle made, or yeah, it'll be interesting.
Do you have to have a little, I don't like a little holster on top of the horse or something? Are there gonna be flying mounts or just ground mounts?
Just ground mounts, because players themselves can already like fly.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I'm a warden, and a warden is a part of like
You're
only.
just smoking.
Yeah. Well, I can smoke and I can go Super Saiyan like this.
Oh my god, that's so sick. Okay, please have my shield, please.
But yeah, certain classes can fly. So there's the lore it goes that there was once a group of mages called the Wardens, and the Wardens kind of saved the world from destruction. But a lot of them were killed, and the remaining ones were cursed to being animals forever. And so there's a group of animals that are hidden in a special place called the Grotto, and they teach animals how to become a warden, and then any animal that's a warden has the ability to fly for a limited period of time. The flight duration is dependent on how much mana you have.
Okay.
And then there are classes like the bat or the druid, which can fly without being a warden, but still dependent on the size of their mana.
Gotcha, okay. Ooh, that's a pretty nice shield. Oh wait, what? Is crossbow the same as bow? I'm confused.
Yeah, they're the same.
Okay. Because this shield says crossbow abilities, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, whoever sold it probably had a crossbow and shield equipped
Okay.
on their bars. So when you have let's say in your case, I see you have sword and shield. Because you have sword and shield on your bars, that means that everything you kill, if it has gear bonuses, it's going to be sword and shield. Very
Gotcha.
rarely will you ever find anything that's different. And so that's where being able to swap your gear out comes in handy, because maybe you don't want to play sword and shield, you want to play sword and knife, which is like daggers and shivs and stuff like that. When you go that route, then all the gear that will start to drop will benefit both of those types of skills.
Gotcha, okay. How long did you play before you like decided to what skills you were gonna commit to, or like the couple that you were gonna commit to?
Let's just say I fucked up a lot. Like a lot. So I can't remember what came first. If I wanted to be if it was necromancer or if it was bat, but eventually I decided I wanted to be a necrobat, and I did that. I became a bat too early in my Project Gorgon career because when you're an animal, certain NPCs won't talk to you at all, and bat is very similar to bunny in that it is an animal class that does not have a disguise. It can't shapeshift itself or wear some sort of a disguise that allows them to talk to humans. So they're considered harder classes to play as a result. And so right off the bat, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I want to be a bat. And not only was I locked out of a lot of conversations with NPCs where I could no longer expand my storage slots in town, but I wasn't. Bats are considered scary because there's cute, there's normal, and then there's scary animals. And so because I'm a scary animal, even less NPCs were willing to talk to me. And then to top that off, when you're a necromancer,
Oh, what the fuck?
that's me.
I got your speed buff?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
just a little small one. To top that off, I was a necromancer, and as a necromancer, I didn't know this, but when you summon the undead, they're like, let's see, can I do this? I think if you find a target, I can give you that speed buff again. Here, slay this deer here or something.
Ooh, nice tiger. Oh yeah. Oh, when you go to skill animation, it slows it down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's a temporary buff. But yeah, so as the undead, when you raise the undead, it turns out that NPCs, there are a lot of NPCs that don't like people that play with the dead. And I didn't know this, but you'd walk up to an NPC and they'd be like, "Get out of here, you skeleton fucker!" And you'd be like, "Ah, shit. Okay, I can't talk to this NPC either." So I was locked out of like 90% of the NPCs.
Oh fuck.
And it wasn't until later that I learned that if you leave the undead outside of town, where you say, "Hey, stay here," and then you go into town, then some of them would talk to me as long as they didn't see my skeletal guys.
Okay.
And then when somebody was like, "Yo, dude, you shouldn't have become a bat so early. You should probably get your storage points up." I left bat form, went back to regular form, and then leveled up this thing called sigil scripting, which requires swords, calligraphy, and among other things. And sigil scripting is cool because it's a type of combat skill you can do. It's one of the only combat skills you can do where the combat skills reside on your sidebar. And so I was thinking, yeah, this would be badass. I could have these abilities on my sidebar, and I can combine that with necromancy and bat. And so I leveled up sigil scripting, which took for fucking ever to get it to 50. And then I got my rep up, and then I bat and necro, and then found out that I couldn't use sigil scripting because bats don't have hands.
Oh my god.
Any profession in this game that requires writing requires hands. So I fucked myself out of that one. That was a big mistake. And then yeah, I took a break from the game for a little bit, and then when I came back, they had added the Spirit Fox, and I liked the mechanics of the Spirit Fox as like kind of like a support class because I've typically played the role of a healer.
Okay.
And so this one, it's not a healer, but it has the ability to buff other people in parties. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. And so I've been a Spirit Fox for longer than I've been a bat, but even then, I was a Spirit Fox Necromancer for a while, and then switched over to Spirit Fox Warden, and then now I'm Spirit Fox Animal Handler.
Gotcha.
Because, fuck, dude, sorry, but one of the things that they added was a thing called Animal Husbandry.
What?
Where you can breed animals that you like. Right now, we can just breed bees, but the game has a full-on genetics system based off of the IRL genome, where you can find bees with two different DNA strands, and then you breed them to breed in or out certain traits that you find desirable. And so there's a whole group of people right now that are trying to figure out the genetics in this game in secrecy. Like they're breeding shit tons of bees and figuring out what things do what. And how you can strengthen them. Well, that's going to
Jeez.
come into play with mounts generation 2. So the first mounts we're getting this month, those are like regular mounts. You jump on it, it rides. Generation 2 will be, they're breedable, and so you can breed them to be big, small, slow, fast, carry less, carry more, and then have different colors.
And you can assumingly sell the mounts to people?
Yep.
That's so sick.
And
My
then
bad, I'm just meditating real quick. I have a bunch of apples, so I'm at level 6 currently.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no worries. I'm just across from you at the guild hall. This is just a temporary guild hall in the game. Over later on in the game cycle, there's going to be this big city that we're getting called State Helm. He's been working on State Helm for the last 3 years. But in this big city, we'll have player houses and then eventually guild halls. And guild halls will, when your guild's a high enough level, you can get these halls that allow you to have your own vendor stalls that your guild sells wares to other people.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and just increase your rank here because inside of this guild hall, there are storage chests with newbie resources in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're leveling, feel free to raid whatever you find in here that you think is helpful for you. Just take whatever you want to. And if you find things that you think somebody else could use, just put them in there.
Okay, cool. So meditation is particularly used with unarmed, right? You said?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Now, there is one thing. I mean, you do want to level it up, but it's not just for unarmed. So, for instance, my meditation level number 39 is probably one of my most used meditations because if I give it one cabbage, which is easy to grow, I get a 20% fire resistance buff. And there's some dungeons that do a lot of fire damage, and nobody enters the dungeon without this meditation ability.
Okay.
At higher levels, there's at level 51, there's a plus 25 to psychic resistance, plus 20 to cold resistance, plus 10% to all your critical damage. There's some really big ones out there that aren't just for swords that
Okay.
anybody can use.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you as you're doing your gardening and stuff like that, you just or resources that you collect, just turn it into this meditation pillar, and it'll just level up organically.
Cool. Yeah, I had like 20 apples, so I'm just tossing them all in here right now.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I see a lot of them are for unarmed combos. Got it. Yeah, the combo system, I think I got my unarmed to level 10 as I was trying it out, and it's pretty fun. I do like the combo system stuff.
At night, these lamps are not lit.
My bad. I was just talking that whole time again, and it's fucking push to talk. Yeah, no, I was just saying. Yeah, I like the combo system for unarmed. It's really cool.
Yeah, swords are like that as well.
Oh, okay, cool. It's probably just as you progress a little bit more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So while we're on the topic of combat, so with sword on your bar, you'll probably notice you have an ability called Sword Slash.
Mm-hmm.
Sword Slash has every 15 seconds it heals you, gives you armor, and gives you power. See the little wings? Like if you put your cursor over it, you see the little wings?
Yeah, and for some reason I noticed when I was empty power, I couldn't even cast Sword Slash. I was super confused.
Yeah, so when you're out of power, if you don't have food, your power is not going to regenerate.
Okay, so that was probably why.
You need to be well fed, yeah. But yeah, so every 15 seconds while you're in combat, the icon will flash with the little wing symbol, and you use that to keep yourself alive without having a healer. And you don't necessarily just need to use Sword Slash. You can eventually rotate it out for, let's say, in your shield bar might have a combat refresh ability. And so then you can get rid of Sword Slash from your sword bar and put some other attack ability up there because you can only have one refresh ability on your hotbar. Or
Okay.
I shouldn't say that. You can only benefit from one refresh ability on your hotbar every 15 seconds. You can't stack them.
Okay. So, wait, what do I have to do for this dude?
And fire shield is godly if you're interested. Fire is just it's very costly to level up because your abilities require certain reagents. But that's a pretty godly build.
Pretty tanky too.
Very tanky. Yep.
How about ice and shield?
Yes, ice and shield is more DPS, less tanky.
Okay, gotcha.
It's more AOE, and so you pretty much empty your mana pool instantly.
Gotcha.
But
Okay,
it's cool.
so can train you in introductory research techniques, then head to the tavern and use the cooking fire to do your research. So I have to research some spells.
And if you follow me, I'll take you there.
Gotcha. Okay, wait. Fire dust. Okay, so I have to do favors for him first. So do I maybe have to get him to favor 2 or something? Favor 1?
Let's see, training.
I'll check out the wiki real quick.
Yeah, and you can type if you type /wiki and then the ability, it'll bring you to that page immediately.
Oh, I pressed Velcourt. Or I typed Velcourt. Okay, so
That's fine. It might tell you as well.
Okay, so I have to do favors for Velcourt, and then he'll reward me with fire dust, which I'll need to research for better spells.
Yep.
I thought I had some fire dust, don't I? No, I do not. Oh, and some dude told me not to drink pig juice.
Correct. You can do it. There's nothing wrong with it. The problem is if you drink it, bam, you're a pig. And pig juice is one of the most common things that they hand out at their early game. I mean, pigs are very strong players, so there's nothing wrong with it if you want to play a pig. But he's probably just trying to make sure that you don't become an animal before you get your storage unlocked.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I also have I have the unpig juice also, but I assume you get both of those early. You could sell the unpig juice for 3K? Holy shit.
Unpig juice is rare. Pig juice is common. Unpig is rare.
Gotcha.
And when you're done selling, come into the room next door. No rush. No rush at all.
Okay, one sec. Let's see. Okay, I do have some fire dust, so I don't know what that dude's talking about. Gems. Should I keep gems?
Yes. Hold on to gems. They've got a lot of different uses for sure.
Okay. And what are these ancient silver and bronze coins?
They can be turned in for some rep, or they can just be sold for some currency.
Okay. Alright, cool. I'm heading to you. Actually, let me see what else I can toss into this storage real quick. Okay, I'm coming over to you.
So you'll notice there's like certain things like this globe here you can click on. There's like a bookshelf, esoteric bookshelf you can click on. In various parts of the world, you'll want to look for things you can click on, even inside dungeons. Though they can teach you skills that you can't learn otherwise.
And also
Um,
lore stuff too, right?
and lore is
Okay.
huge. That lore rep is very hard to find.
Okay.
Now this thing right here, this thing called the item workbench. When you're ready at some point in time, I'll take you to get this skill like I did for everybody else. But what this is in this game, there are 3 different ways to modify your armor. There's the first one, which is what we're standing at, is called transmutation. There's another one called shamanistic infusion, and there's another one that's called what's the fuck it's called? Like this guy Jorah has it. Anyways, what this does is allows you to take out the magical essence from armor that you don't want to sell. You just want to destroy it. You can take out that essence, and then you can then use that essence to swap out the treasure effects on the pieces of armor that you're wearing. So let's say you have a piece of armor that's really fucking good, but one of the abilities that it's giving you a skill bonus to is not one of the abilities that's on your hotbar. You can destroy other armors for what's called phlogiston, the magical essence. Go to this workbench, use that phlogiston to swap out that magical ability for a chance that you'll get the one that you want. And you can do that up to like, I think you've got like 5 tries or 6 tries before you can no longer do it, and then you're just stuck with it, whatever that ability has, or until you can repair it.
Gotcha.
Once you've used that's ultimately like how you make your end game armor as strong as possible. Like the most strong players in this game, they've put in a shit ton of hours at this workbench to make their gear really beefy. But you can use that while you're leveling up, just to kind of strengthen your armor while also leveling up. But
Okay.
well, that'll be something for later.
Yeah, I was looking at a lot of the gear that people post, and I see that they're like 4 different weapon or 2 weapon requirements and 2 skill requirements, like level 70, and I was like 80. Holy shit.
Oh, you cut out there.
Oh yeah. Push the talk. I was just noticing a lot of the gear that people post in chat that have like requires X level 80 3 times, 3 different things, or 80 requirement, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah. So if ever it requires 3, it's generally like 2 skills plus endurance.
Oh, okay.
And endurance is leveled up just from taking a beating, like face to face. It will just level up by itself. You don't really have much control over that.
Gotcha. So when you are going to sell, items, it shows you. Does it show you the weapons that you have equipped? No, right?
Oh, what you do is don't even. So open up your inventory
Uh-huh.
and put your cursor over the item and hold down Alt, and that will compare that item in your inventory to what you currently have equipped.
Oh no, so if I'm trying to sell something to a vendor,
Yeah.
do the items that they'll buy, are those, it doesn't include my equipped items, right? It just shows the items in my inventory.
Correct. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry.
And no worries. And then later on, when you get those lockouts at level 25, sorry, those loadouts, when you save a loadout, what it is you'll have one loadout for shield, sword, all the abilities on your bar, and all of your gear. That becomes loadout 1. And then let's say you have fire staff shield plus all your fire staff shield gear saved into loadout 2. When you go to a vendor, all the gear that's saved to a loadout has a little lock on it, so you can't sell it. So you don't have to worry about accidentally selling gear that belongs to a different loadout.
Gotcha. Okay, that's really useful. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see what missions I have to do for this dude real quick.
It goes by pretty quickly. My wife, she's a bunny. Sorry, she's a rabbit frost mage. Um, and she's like level 50 now, and we've been playing for maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So it goes by pretty quick.
Okay. I need to get some freaking grapes. I need to get a grape and a brain bug lobe. Let's see. Okay, so go to the inn and buy some salt from the innkeeper and stand near the fire pit and use the recipe window to complete introductory to fire magic research recipe. Okay.
I'll let you poke around here for a little bit, figure some stuff out. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna run and teach and learn myself an ability somewhere real quick.
Okay.
I found a skill that's maxed out that I'm not gaining any XP in, and I can actually afford to unlock the next rank.
Oh, nice. Do you by chance know which building is the inn?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's some lore stuff in there too. So there's two elves talking on the front porch of the inn.
Oh, gotcha. I found it. Cool.
Brita and Blanche. They're out, and the fountain is right out in front of it. So if you press M and look where I'm out on the map.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're in it right now.
I just saw the elves out front talking, and I was talking again and didn't have push to talk on.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. No worries. I'm used to it. This is I speak and I instinctively press the button. But yeah, this is Feanor here. You'll want to talk to him for buying foods that you've never tried before.
Okay.
And then this is the same room where everybody meets up for poetry jams on Saturdays.
Gotcha.
The cool thing about the buffs, let's say you log in at 11 a.m., you participate in the poetry jam. Whether you're playing an instrument, dancing, or leveling up your oratory skills at the podium,
Mhm.
when you get your buffs, you can log out and log back in later in the evening, and those buffs will still persist. They don't tick away while you're offline.
Gotcha. That's really cool.
And then brain bugs. If you're looking for brain bugs, they're typically found in the northern part of this zone.
Okay, cool. I'll go up there after I figure this shit out.
There are lots of things to discover in this zone. I'm not going to spoil any of them for you, but there are a lot of secrets. It's pretty diverse. You get
Sweet.
lost here. Also, some pretty unique curses, so be careful.
I'll try. Ooh, there's some really cool gear that I've seen people wearing.
Yeah, there's a person in town actually really close to you named Larsan.
Mhm.
And Larsan, not only does Larsan buy your rings and amulets that you don't want, but also teaches die crafting. And so you can get far enough and unlock all the different colors to be able to dye your armor whatever colors you want.
Ah, okay, that's cool.
That way you don't look like a clown.
Do you know where I can get grapes?
Yeah, grapes tend to be a little more common down in Serbial Hills, the zone you came from.
Okay, I actually don't. I remember seeing some down there, and I don't think I have high enough foraging yet.
Yeah, so if you pick apples, from the trees and stuff like that. You'll get that up pretty quickly. There's a couple apples to the south of Serbial, but there's also the apple trees down in Serbial Hills. I think what else? You might find some grapes that are being sold to the vendors, like the bartenders.
Okay.
Because bartenders typically buy food items.
So I used one of the hints for the fire magic thing, and it says stand near the fire pit in the inn and use the recipe window to complete the introductory fire magic research recipe, but I don't see that in my recipes.
If you click on the cauldron on the right side of your screen, and then at the very top you click on the drop down and change that to all recipes. They'll show you all the recipes you have.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at the cooking one, so that makes sense. Hopefully it's here. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, I just found my very first spirit stone. Fuck yeah.
What's that?
I wasn't even looking for it. I'm just walking around. So spirit foxes are very hard to become a spirit fox. There's fireflies that appear in Eltabule, which is the zone to the north of Serbial. And what people do is they run around the zone, and wherever they find fireflies, they put a marker on their mini map. And then they have to come back later in the day and check all the little places where they put the marker down with the hopes that they find a spirit chest. And then in that spirit chest, there's a spirit stone. And then that spirit stone allows them to be able to find the trainer of the spirit fox and become a spirit fox. But these are not easy to come by. I could probably sell this for a small fortune. I'm stoked now.
Oh shit, that's dope.
I have to be careful though, because there's a mechanic in place. I'm trying to think of it, but if somebody that's not a spirit fox gives me a spirit stone, they become a fox and then I become normal. But if I have a stone and I give it to somebody who's normal, I'm not sure what happens, but I don't want to lose my spirit form.
Yeah, that would suck.
I have to read into that. But if I sell it, I think I'll be fine. Oh, it's used in a lore recipe.
Shit. So I don't know what I did with this recipe that I'm supposed to learn, because I don't have it in my inventory and I haven't learned it. So should I abandon the quest and then grab it again from the NPC?
I think. Yeah, you could try. I know 2 people in our party did that quest just like within the last 2 weeks. So I know it works. I don't know what they did to do it though. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think it hurts if you abandon it and just go through it again, just to see. Maybe it screwed up. If you've been saying something and not pressing any buttons, I'm not ignoring you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what I was doing wrong with the fire magic, and I realized I just had to fucking press the train button for Velcourt.
Okay.
Oh god. I did. Someone gave me a grape and one of the brain bug globes, so I finished those and got to up to favorite level for him. So that's good.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so you need salt to cast any spell.
For now, you'll use salt, and then later on you'll use fire dust, and then later on you'll use sulfur. It gets stronger and stronger. Like your
Okay,
magic gets stronger.
gotcha. And is it the same as the arrows where you can pick it up when you kill something or no?
Yeah, you can pick some up. In general, if you look for mobs that are fire type mobs, you can tell because they're literally on fire. But when you kill them, they will drop. They have a higher chance to drop the reagents that you need to cast your spells.
Gotcha. I'm still not seeing the staff. Still not seeing staff or fire staff under my skills.
I think did you turn it in? Like you turn in the quest or something?
Let's see.
Yeah, the game doesn't do a good job holding hands. Unfortunately, it's kind
Yeah.
of like the systems are there, but they don't explain how to use them. Unfortunately, I've not played Fire myself. But yeah, typically
Okay,
once
I
you unlock
think
it,
I
there might
got
be
it.
like okay,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I had to open the recipes and be near a cooking station. And then I think that will do it.
got it. Okay,
Okay, let's see if I can now. Yeah, there we go. That gave it to me. Sweet. Give me all of your salt, please.
you can't use that ability on werewolves. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so I was talking to you about endurance earlier. I realized my endurance, I'd maxed out my current ability,
Mhm.
so I had to go find out how to level it up. So now I can get that up even higher. That one's cool. So at 65, my next level, I get an extra inventory slot. I get another inventory slot at 7.
Ooh, that's nice.
I should have been leveling that up sooner. Yeah.
Crap, so I guess the only downside to fire magic is that it's expensive to use because you need salt, right?
The salt's super cheap. You can just go buy it from the butcher, or sorry, from the bartender.
Oh, okay. I think it's
Yeah.
like 5 per
Yep.
or something.
Yep. Yeah, salt is super affordable. You'll be wishing that you could just use salt forever. It's not gonna lie, fire is ridiculously strong, but later on it's like, oh, I need sulfur. Shit. Okay, where'd I go farm sulfur? I need sulfur.
Ooh.
Worth
Maybe,
it though.
maybe I'll use fire as backup. Use fire as backup later.
Yeah, no, don't let me dissuade you. A lot of the skills have those kinds of penalties. I wouldn't say penalties. Those kinds of like reagents that are required to do something
Gotcha.
because they're so powerful. It's like
Okay.
a penalty to make up for the fact that it's a really powerful ability.
Gotcha.
There's a guy we were just in a group with. His name is Remath. He's one of the Project Gorgon veterans, and we were having such a hard time trying to get a hit on any of the mobs so that we could earn some XP from his kills. And he was just like fire and shield, or fire and shield, and occasionally priest and battle chemistry. And he was just melting everything. It's like, holy shit, this guy's so strong. I mean, I'm just barely hit level 80, but this guy, he's probably been 80 for a while, and he's just geared to the teeth. Look, somebody.
Oh, you only need it for certain fire spells.
Correct. Yep, your big ones.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought you needed it for every single one. I was like, that's eh.
No, and some of them are also like a percent to consume. They won't necessarily consume it, so
Okay.
it'll be like 5% chance to consume fire dust, and maybe it'll consume it every single time you cast it, or maybe you'll get like 5 or 6 uses out of a single fire dust before one gets consumed.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, because my wife, her rabbit, it has the same thing, but for carrots to heal herself. And so I grew her a bunch of carrots, and she was able to heal herself a couple times before it consumed a single carrot. Trying to make sure there's no other abilities that I need to go train.
Ah, these stupid mobs that have like insane freaking regeneration are sucky.
Yeah, and pay close attention underneath them, because some of them will be like insane regeneration until stunned, or insane regeneration until lit on fire.
Ah, okay. That's clutch.
Yeah, you probably haven't come across those yet, but you will soon. And then you'll be like, what the fuck? How come I can't kill this fuck? Oh. Yeah, that guy that was in the channel earlier, Rocks, he had that issue. Both him and Dunn. Actually, Dunn, he's in the lobby right now. He should be online soon. They both went to kill this boss, and the boss killed them and cursed them both. And they were like, wow, that guy was way too strong. We could not do any damage to him. And we go there, and all it was he just needs to be stunned before. It says nigh invincible until stunned.
Oh god, this shield speed buff makes everything so much easier. It's probably only like 25% uptime though.
It gets better. Let me send you this. This will help you out. You might have already seen it already, but those are like general rule of thumb for which skills synergize pretty well.
Okay, at the compatibility chart. Okay.
Yeah. That way you don't accidentally go shield. Sorry, that way you don't accidentally go staff and sword, or shield and archery.
Excuse me.
Anything with an X in that chart is good. Anything that's not an X is bad.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, I forgot to give you some alcohol. Inside of our guild hall, there's a storage chest. It has some spiked eggnog, I believe. Should be a whole barrel of it. A whole barrel will contain several doses, and you can right click on it once every 15 minutes to get the benefits of it, which are plus to your health. As an added benefit, the game contains alcohol tolerance, and you want to level up your alcohol tolerance, not just so you can drink harder liquors, but because your alcohol tolerance is the only way to gain resistance to poison and trauma.
Okay.
So just like in real life, you know, poison and trauma can be, mitigated with alcohol.
Oh, of course.
The game does the same thing, so.
Gotcha.
Just be careful. Don't drink too much unless you're trying to kill yourself. If you're trying to kill yourself to get the XP bonus, go for it. But otherwise, try to remain somewhat sober and don't drink too heavily, because it'll scramble all your abilities on your bars, and it'll make you walk in random directions, which is really annoying.
Oh, geez.
And your screen gets super blurry.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just wait until you accidentally come across the recipe that includes a frog. You'll think your graphics card is broken. It's hilarious.
Oh, geez.
It's always funny because you get these, I watch general chat, and you get these people like, oh my god, what happened? Like, I think this game broke my graphics card. It's like, oh, you ate a recipe with a frog in it.
Oh, shit.
It's hilarious.
The fuck? Mr. Squeaky.
Maybe for a mission or a quest.
He's a freaking raccoon and he's about to shit on me right now.
The weird looking raccoon.
Yeah. Or no, he's a rat.
There you go.
I couldn't see from far away. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's just death from wild animal. This dude was standing right next to me and didn't even help. What a dick.
Probably running. Probably got shit. Mr. Squeaky. Okay, if a spirit fox is gifted a spirit stone through trade, the gifter will transform into a fox, and the receiver will revert to their previous form.
What's up, all clean
The
again? How you doing, dude?
receiver must be in spirit form when making the trade.
Okay.
If a spirit fox purchases a spirit stone from a vendor, no transformation will occur. If a spirit fox is mailed through pigeon mail, no transformation will occur. So If a spirit fox is gifted an anchor rune through trade, they become unable to use any of their spirit fox abilities for 15 minutes. If a spirit fox is mailed an anchor rune, they will not suffer the debuff.
Interesting.
Okay, so I could technically sell this, and I could technically give it to somebody. As long as it's not given to me, I'm fine. Okay.
How you doing? All clean again? Can you hear me?
Make sure I don't fuck myself over. Yeah, dude, I fucking love this game. I'm always reading about MMORPGs. I know all the MMORPGs coming out over the next like 2 or 3 years. I follow them, I read their news, and I walk away every 2 or 3 years just disappointed. Like I don't know why I ever stop and take a break from this game, because every time I come back I just like home. I just feel good here. And there's so much new shit that gets added all the time and stuff that's there to discover. It's the first MMO that I played in a long time that doesn't feel like a WoW clone. It
Yeah, I feel
feels
you.
very refreshing to play. It's a refreshing experience.
Yeah, it's definitely, even compared to like old school MMOs, it's pretty unique.
Yeah, and it still has the old school charm, which is nice.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some nice subtle quality of life changes or fixes that a lot of MMOs still to this day don't have. Like if you open up your inventory, you have the ability to search and sort and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're in a group, if you click on your tank and do attacks, it'll automatically target whatever your tank is targeting.
Oh, that's cool.
So you don't have to have like a tank target or some button for like target of target. It just works. So there's a lot of really well thought out mechanics. I mean, the husband and wife both worked on previous MMORPG developments, so they're familiar with what players want. But at the same time, like they're not artists and they're not animators, so we just deal with what we got.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit is just purchased from the Unity asset store.
Okay.
And their plan is they wanted to they've done a Kickstarter campaign and they've done 2 Indiegogo campaigns, and the goal of all of those campaigns was just to earn money that they could set aside to help them focus a little bit more on development, but ultimately set aside for the eventual hiring of artists and animators.
Oh,
And
nice.
their announcement was very smart. They say, listen, we need the money. We know we're going to need this money to hire these people later on, but we also know that we want to make sure that this title gets to release. And so we don't want to make the same mistake as other Kickstarter titles where they blow through their wad and then they announce that the project's been canceled. We ran out of money. We can't afford to keep our staff on payroll. And so
Yeah.
they've told everyone it's just going to be us until we got the game to a place where we feel that it's finished. It's just going to be us. And then once we launch the game, then we'll hire people to spruce it up a bit.
That's rad.
So there's at least going smart about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, if you unequip a secondary, does your primary level faster?
No.
Okay.
It will level up exactly the same as if you only use abilities from your primary bar.
Okay.
There are some alchemy potions you can make. You'd have to get further in alchemy, so it's not something you can just do right now. But later on, there are alchemy potions you can make that give you 10% buff to the amount of experience you gain for an hour.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna drop group here real quick. I'm gonna go run the high level daily.
Okay.
But I'm still I don't leave Discord, so I'll still be here to help.
Okay. I'm just gonna chill for probably like 15 more minutes and then hop to bed probably.
Oh, you go to bed early. Shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Priorities are wrong, but whatever. Dude, fuck today. Today was crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. Have most of your clients hit you up to do the log J4 stuff?
No, I've been harassing them.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been harassing all of them like for the last 3 weeks.
Any luck so far?
Yeah, I've been cranking through them. I had
Okay.
a Log4j checkup today at Santa Barbara Family Chiropractic. And then trying to get Bergquist Wang by the end of the week.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm almost done.
Have you found any vulnerability stuff at all?
Yeah, but it's not in the sense of, oh, this is a Log4j vulnerability. More like, oh my god, you have Flash on this computer.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Adobe Air, Microsoft Silverlight, like stuff
Ooh.
like that. I'm just going through and clearing out as risks.
Yeah.
But at no point in time have I come across one and be like, oh, there we go, Log4j vulnerability, found one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then while I'm at it, the other thing I've been doing is installing. And sorry, I don't generally like to talk about works while gaming, but the other thing I did was I installed the 21H2 update for everyone's computers because it's Microsoft's first attempt at stopping crypto,
Gotcha.
like at the operating system level. And so just to save myself from additional work and headache in the future, I figured this is just a good time for me to make sure everybody's on 21H2 going into the new year.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and no worries on the work chat. When I lived in Santa Barbara, I hung out with like Simon and Leo a ton, and with Ryan a bit outside of work,
okay.
and we would talk about work a lot, so I'm used to it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Generally, like when I play games with coworkers, I try not to talk about work.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, obviously we're not going to talk about it all the time, but it comes up. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Cool, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking super stoked that we got to game though, because I know New World was kind of like, because we hopped on different servers, and then it sounds like your group kind of stopped playing also anyway.
Yeah, mostly just our West Coast crew. Like our West Coast crew, they got fucked because Amazon was like, yeah, play on any server, and later
Yeah.
on you'll be able to transfer. And all my crew, which was like we had 35 of us, was like, oh fuck this queue, we're gonna go play on West Coast. And I was like, sure, sweet, okay, level up hard. We're leveling up hard over here, and then we'll meet in the middle. And then, yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And by the time they started to announce that they're working on regional transfers, which is right now, they're coding that. Like all the West Coast peeps have already quit. They've already left the game. Their servers have all been as fucked as yours was.
Yeah.
And my crew though, that I was playing with, the East Coast people from my guild, they're still there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're still playing, and I don't know what the fuck they're finding fun in the game, because all they did was make it so that the grind for gear is now you grind for currency. Like you're grinding for the stuff called, it's like some sort of a plant in different colors.
Huh. I haven't even
And
touched it in a couple weeks, so.
no worries. So while we were going through and we were grinding the high level shit over and over again, this is effectively this exact same, except for now you grind it for currency that you can turn in for gear. And it's not, there's no new content. And
Oh,
for
God.
whatever reason, as soon as they shifted this over, it like caused my group of friends to be happy. And I'm just like, guys, it's nothing new. It's the same fucking grind we've been doing. I was already over the grind, and now they just made it grindier.
Yeah. Oh.
So, I don't know. Give it a year or two. Maybe they'll turn things around. I know Guild Wars 2 has come a long way since its early days, so we'll see. But for now, I'm having way more fun over here. Like I've had days where I've spent more time playing this game than I did at the launch of New World. So
Damn.
yeah, feels good to be back.
Hey, if you're trying to level fire staff, you're required to research at tavern. Yeah, oh, so you're to get new skills you're required to, Joseph? Okay, so you don't level it up while you and get skills as you go. You have to physically go. You can hear me, right, Joseph? I think someone was in my chat earlier and I don't know if they could hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm actually just doing some cartography right now, before I go to bed, but I will most likely, maybe, I actually might not be back on until Friday night, but
As you play, you'll also unlock. They call them bags, but they don't actually increase your storage space. They just allow you to sort your one gigantic bag better.
okay, gotcha.
So I've got one bag for food, one bag for the different currencies of the higher level lands, things like that.
Yeah, 'cause
And
I noticed you can't like manually move stuff to like the bottom. It has to all be at the top portion in order with no empty spaces in between.
correct, yep. But you can click on sort, which does help if you have like
Yeah.
a bunch of different things of the same type or names, rarity.
Have you been playing for a long time, Joseph? This is my coworker that I'm playing with who recommended I try it out, and I'm liking it a lot. The amount of detail in this game is insane.
Dude, I gotta. Do you typically go to bed like right away?
Nah, I usually like lay down and watch TV or a movie for maybe like 30 minutes or an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you if you're gonna be on for a little bit longer, I can stream this dungeon if you want to see what it's like.
Yeah, I'm
But
down.
if not, no worries. There's always some other time.
Yeah, I'm down to check it out.
The dungeons in this game, there's some of the lower level ones are a little bit easier to understand, a little more linear, maybe a couple of some spaces and stuff like that. But the higher level dungeons are like fucking labyrinths. There are so many different ways you can go and get lost, and there's different levels to them: upstairs, downstairs, left, right. Um, and so there's several groups that share those dungeons. They're not instanced.
Okay, I see.
So
So
it's
you
pretty
can
cool.
technically go in there with two groups and run it, or
No, you
multiple?
you just go in there and you'll happen upon like two or three other groups that are already in that dungeon doing stuff.
Gotcha, okay.
So you just pick a different path. Base bar is kind of broken. Hope I get a new keyboard today.
Oh shit, that sucks. I actually ordered a new headset that came today, and apparently it didn't say on Amazon that it requires Xbox wireless, and I wanted a wireless one, not a Bluetooth one. So I'm sending it back.
Oh, sure. What's your budget for headsets?
I mean, the headset I was getting was an Arctic, SteelSeries Arctic 9, I think. It was originally like 180 bucks. I've been wanting to just get a nice one so I can have it for a while.
Sure. Yeah, know quite a bit about the different headphones. So you just give me a budget to work with. I'd be more than happy to kind of help
Yeah.
with some suggestions.
I mean, I'd be possibly down to pay 200 if it was gonna last me a long time, but I would hopefully more in the realm of like 100 to 150.
Okay.
And like mostly, I mean, I'm not super concerned about like the sound quality. I'd rather it just be very comfortable, but obviously if it's over 100, it's probably gonna have decent sound quality at least. I played for quite a long time, so much to discover. Heck yeah, Joseph, like I've made a couple of YouTube videos so far, and a guy said that he's put in 4,000 hours to the game and he's still not probably uncovered 50% of what the game has to offer, which I think is freaking insane. think that's a little piece I missed right there. I'm glad I leveled shield up to 10 though. This speed buff helps so much. And I think a couple here too. Oh shit. That's no bueno. Why are there so many of these freaking bots?
Oh no. Did somebody put down a symbol monkey? And I hugged it, and the symbol monkey said, "All hope is lost." What? Changed its face. Its face is evil looking.
Yeah, this freaking take the lead shield speed buff so clutch. Thank you, Joseph. Welcome to the stream as well. Much appreciated for hanging out. Yeah, if you want, add me in game and we can game sometime. I know I'm not gonna provide much help yet, but I'm definitely gonna be playing a lot more, so. Also, if you know a lot about the game, I'm gonna start streaming a lot on YouTube if you'd like to mod the channel and help people out, but just throwing it out there for some people who have quite a bit of game time, because I'm still super new. What is this? Graveyard? For necromancy, maybe?
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot my keys. Whoops. Let's see. Hegemony. Oh no, am I out? Hegemonic. There they are. Whew.
What the heck is this? Oh god, that is a boss. Mega spider.
Oh, you found the crypts?
Yeah, I was just searching the southwestern part and I was like, oh, so I just came in here really quick and definitely not gonna fight that spider.
Yeah, you can fight around that spider. So that's one of 2 dungeons in Serbule. So good find. Lots of good XP in there. What's cool is you can skip that spider and go around and kill the other spiders. And there's a couple of chests you can loot pretty early on. There's quite a few. And you can loot those chests every couple of hours and get, I think it's 3 pieces of gear or weapons or otherwise. And
Oh,
so you can go in there and you'll kind of feel the natural state of your character's progression as you're able to get further and further.
gotcha. Okay, so it's kind of like the one in Serbule Hills. The other spider cave thing where you could, there's like the multiple chests you can get inside of the research facility.
Yeah, kind of. This one's more like a real dungeon. So it's
Oh,
got
okay.
several different bosses in it, several different curses. You'll know obviously when the thing starts to go off on the screen, but Stuffed Toy Bear says, "Don't cry. It's not your fault." Thanks. That polygon count on this Toy Bear is way higher than the rest of the game, though. It's kind of out of place. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to go in here with 5 people, which should be fine, because we have Tekra Solomonu. I'm probably butchering his name, but he is a Lycan, but he's a Lycan wearing full wolf armor, so he can also tank. Or he can shapeshift into a cow, and he can do a cow tank build if he wants to. Cows are like the best tanks in the game.
Oh, okay.
And then we have Remath. He's our fire mage. We're probably one of the more powerful fire mages on the server. So he'll pretty much just blow shit up. I don't know these other peeps, but it should be a pretty solid group. Anyways, we got to start here by killing manticores for the keys, and then we can go in. So the first portion's a little bit boring. So I understand if you have to go to bed, feel free to log out. Don't wait around for me. But I'll put the stream up if you want to watch.
Okay, cool.
Do you have 2 screens?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm one of those scrubs that only has 1.
What?
I know. I've got 4 screens in my immediate vicinity, but only 1 screen plugged into my main computer.
Oh, come on.
I know. I don't have enough room.
Fair enough.
If I got rid of my CRT, I'd have enough room, but that's not happening. So I'm gonna buff up here with some high-level food, and let's see, I'll go with some coffee. So 70 to... Oh shit, those are just power. I need food. Shit. Find some food real quick. Food I have just gives me more power, which is fine. I'm just gonna be playing support. Let's see, where is she? Lady Alanthea. There she is.
How do you get your wait, is that you auto selecting your character, like all of the bars in the bottom left next to your chat window?
So in here?
Yeah.
I just moved the UI around.
Ah, okay.
All the UI can be dragged and also scaled. Like you can grab parts and make it longer, shorter.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
Like this. Just it's up to you.
Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't even know that.
So let's see, Remath here. He is Fire Magic Priest. Belize, Fire Magic Druid. Tekra shifted to a cow, so he's probably going to be our tank for tonight. Let's see, he is cow, unarmed. I'm in my wrong spec. Oh, Tawana died. I should be able to switch to my correct class after this guy's out of combat.
I love the picture for your guys' Discord server, by the way. Freaking Tyrone Bigums.
Yeah. Oh man, such a great skit.
Yeah, one of the best in the show for sure.
My favorite's still Rick James though. It's hard to beat.
Fuck your couch.
It's so good.
I do like the Tyrone Bigums one where the Fear Factor one is like super good obviously, but
Oh yeah.
I love the one when he goes to the classroom and one thing that just stood out to me and my buddy that I used to watch it with is when he says, "Oh, okay, teacher bitch." I don't know why I just die every time he says that shit.
Yeah, I actually served Dave Chappelle at Starbucks one time.
No way.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. He came in to buy his daughter a blueberry coffee cake. It was like his daughter's favorite thing. So he parked his car out front, waited in line, got his daughter a blueberry coffee cake. That was it.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, I mean, hey, like, you don't we don't really like chat up the celebrities because there's so many of them that come to the Starbucks in Montecito.
Uh-huh.
But you recognize them, right? And they know they're a celebrity. They stick out like a sore thumb. But it's not like LA where there's paparazzis and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're just like, oh hey, like, welcome to our Starbucks. What can we get for you? That kind of thing. You just got to keep the line moving because I think we were at one point in time doing something like 2,500 to 3,000 customers a day.
Fuck.
So you can't wait. You just got to keep the line going.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, Jack Nicholson's the total fuckhead, asshole. Hated him every time I served him.
I could see that.
Rob Lowe is super nice, as is his assistant, but Rob Lowe drinks like the weirdest, nastiest drink. He likes his espresso with hot milk poured over ice, which basically just turns the hot milk into bacteria instantly.
Yeah.
It's gross. What else? Alec Baldwin, poor dude. He's actually super nice. Love to have conversations with the baristas, like as if he was just a regular guy, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger came in twice when he was governor.
No way.
But he had to have security with him, and so he didn't have a choice. Like he just whenever he walked into public spaces, he had to have security. And so like weren't able to really have any real conversations with him because he's there and he's working all the time.
Yeah.
What else? I forget the guy's name, but one of the guys from was it 90210, the show?
Oh, okay.
He used to come in all the time. Yeah, anyways, lots of crazy celebrities. See how much slower I am from everybody else? I'm using my fast sprint and everyone's just fucking way the hell over.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy fast.
That guy just battle alchemy.
Jesus. Druid. Are they what are they all using that's making them so fast? Battle alchemy?
Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna get into the town here and drink some water. I have an empty bottle. What the hell? I drink Wolf and Speed juice. Did you give me a bottle? Nope. Alright, so I drink a Wolf and Speed juice to stack with my movement speed. This is as fast as I can get.
It looks fast as shit, but those dudes are
like
fucking
slow compared to everyone else.
Yeah, I mean it looks fast as fuck, but those other dudes are just flying.
Yep, slowest of all the animal classes. All the other animal classes have a lot more speed.
Jeez.
Dungeon time.
So for the cartography explored maps, I don't think that you can even get 100% in some of the caves, right? Because it's taking in all of the fog in the entire square of the map.
I think you're right. I think there's some that just can't get to 100, but for the most part, you could find ways.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get any XP for that. Bitch. It's a big fun hall right here. Lots of mobs right in this intersection. Let's see. Is he gonna pull them all? Hiding under the stairs. Oh shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's a hook beast. Too strong for me. I am not a tank. I also like that there's kind of like a Diablo type feel to the loot system where everybody gets something.
Yeah, that's cool, because there's nothing worse than one person out of the whole raid getting a single item the whole time.
Right? Yep.
Okay, so you can see the teleporters on the map.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, you'll need to get that up to I think 15 or something like that to be able to do the group teleport. It's not too hard.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
The battle alchemists, yeah, it makes me fast. Fucking
Oh
love it.
yeah.
Wish I could just run like this all the time. Yeah, so this is the labyrinth. And you look at my map here.
Yeah, that shit looks ridiculous.
This is all I've discovered so far, but there's some more that I haven't found on different floors. There's one map for every floor. We're on I think there's one more floor down below us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so they're nice and big. So you'll run into other groups when they're doing the dailies, but some groups will just come in here just to get lost and kill monsters for some gear and XP. Gear was not good. Okay, one chest down. Yeah, and so yesterday our daily was to come in here and kill the main boss. And then when you kill the main boss, there's 3 loot chests behind her, and you can just and the goal was to open up all 3 of them. So you kill her, open 3, you're done with the daily. Today, we have to kill the manticores to find the keys that they carry, and then now we have to. There's these chests are randomly generated throughout the dungeon, and we have to go around and find these chests. And then once we found all 5 of them, I think that might be it. I think that's all we need to do. Let's see. Red Wing Casino, RS mission. Oh, and then kill Astarion, which is Astarion is the man. What do you call it? Centaur that roams the labyrinth. So we need to find him as well.
Raid boss, kind of.
Yeah, I wouldn't say raid boss, but yeah, definitely a boss with a big curse. And the thing that sucks about him is his fight mechanic is he's hidden inside of a labyrinth, and the labyrinth is filled with a lot of bosses, or sorry, a lot of mini mobs. And
okay.
we need to run around and try to kill as many of the mobs as possible before we run into him. And so we try to steer clear of him until we can't avoid it anymore. And then when we're fighting him, he teleports people in the party to random parts of the labyrinth. And so then everybody has to run back to wherever he's at. And hopefully whoever's tanking him will be able to stay alive long enough for the tank to get back there and take over the aggro.
Okay.
It's a beast of a fight. We just lose 2 people to fire. Really? Yeah, I go in this dungeon and I'll leave this dungeon, and the stuff that I pick up, I'll probably be able to sell. I'll probably walk out of here with another 50,000 councils.
Damn.
So I like doing these dailies every day.
It kind of seems like people endgame are so like gear specific that it seems like there aren't other people that would even use the gear that they use.
Yeah. I mean, there's some builds that are more common than others. Like Rabbit and Ice, for instance, is pretty common, just because if you want to play Ice and you want to be an animal, Rabbit is the only class that can be both of them.
Oh, okay.
So there are certain things like that just work really well together. But yeah,
Gotcha.
you're right. There are certain armor types that just won't work with others, which is cool. Lots of diversity. You also get armor bonuses, like you see this one here, metal suit armor bonus.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wearing 3 pieces of leather, 3 pieces of cloth, or 3 pieces of metal, you'll get a different bonus. So it pays to wear gear of the same type.
Gotcha.
Found a recipe, I don't know. Nice. You saw I looted some fetish bags. Because I'm a necromancer, there's some unearthed bodies in Eltibule that I can go and I can talk to. I can use these. I can use these bags to talk to the dead, and they can teach me some ancient wisdom. And the ancient wisdom is just certain skills that you may or may not know. And so it's a good way to learn some skills, but there's also a chance that you can unlock some lore from from the dead.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Looks like we found another chest. Let's see. 3 out of 5, almost there. My inventory's already filling up, so that's just great. I should probably put a resurrection ability on my hotbar, just in case someone dies. There we go. Let's see if hopefully we don't find the Minotaur. Always so sketchy. You never know where you're gonna find him too, because he can. If your group moves too slow in the direction you're going, he could appear behind you.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Perfect. You just missed it. We just killed the boss.
Oh shit.
It's all good. There we go. All 5 chests looted, boss dead, and quest to talk to Lady Alanthea. So we're done. Last call. Anyone out there? These are the group portals here. And so when people make these portals, they generally go to the casino or they go to a zone called Rahu, which gives you an easy way to go back to the casino. So yeah, so we're in the casino. And then this allows us to be able to turn in the quest where the dailies start.
Ah, okay.
Stupid pigeon. Yeah. And so now I'm looking for Lady Alethena. She is a fae with the fairy class. You might have noticed when you went to create your character, you didn't have the ability to play as the fairies.
Mm-hmm.
The fairies are an advanced gameplay class, and so you actually have to play the game and unlock the ability to play as them.
Ah, okay.
And later on, they're going to add orcs and dwarves as advanced classes.
Oh, nice.
And there we go. Did it. That gave me 25,000 counts. 25,000 councils, and if I sell the shit, that should give me the rest of the money that I need. Good times.
The ability to be able to mark on your map is so nice.
Right?
Such, like, no one would ever really think about it, but it's so convenient.
Yeah, and as you unlock more, you'll find your maps are just dotted to hell with all sorts of useful information. Like, none of it is useless. Oh no, Kib's out of money. I have to find someone else that has money.
Oh, that dude is a beast.
Yeah. So it's funny, this casino is run by the mantises. Have you encountered mantises yet?
Yeah, a couple, they killed the shit out of me.
Okay. So they're like natural food experience. Experience the wonders non-aggressive food agriculture, now with less violence. They built this casino as a way to reach out to people that find mantises appalling. So they have this biped outreach program. We know you have a lot of choices where to shop, play, and eat, and that's why we strive every day to earn your business. Our new biped outreach program is just one of the many ways we try to make you feel at home. What's the biped outreach program? We're glad you asked. Having discerned some discomfort among shoppers, we used our heightened psychic abilities to detect unconscious hostilities towards insects, including mantises. While this is, of course, highly illogical, we realize that you can't help it. You are who you are, and who you are is a bug hater. Our biped outreach program makes you feel more at home by introducing many shopkeepers and employees who are bipedal, just like you. Whether it's browsing our shops at Red Wing or just relaxing in our mammal-friendly lounges, we want every minute of your stay to be memorable, Red Wing style. It's like,
So dumb.
so weird. But I love it. It's like it's so different from other games.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, when you get a chance and you go back down to Serbial Hills, check out the Bard and read what it takes to become a Bard. It's actually pretty hilarious.
Okay, I will.
Let's see what do I unlock with Otis. Need Otis Rep. Fucking nothing. Worthless. Oh, but good storage chest. Okay. Otis store. Otis store. Ooh, anything. Nice. I'm guessing my wife laid in bed with the cat. The cat is like a sleeping pill. It's just like he lays on top of you, and you're just like, well, guess I'm stuck here.
There's no turning back now.
Yeah, my wife, she's a big MMO fan. She likes to spend a lot of time playing games like Factorio and RimWorld, like building games with really hard consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time, she didn't quite understand why I liked this game. And so when I got a bunch of friends a copy for Christmas, they're the same crew that we were playing WoW with. So she's like, okay, I'll play. And then now she's like, I think she also put in something like 200 hours over Christmas. So
Oh, damn.
we're just like, they're like, now you get it. Like once it sinks its claws into you and you kind of start to understand the mechanics of the progression systems and how they work with each other, it's like crack.
Yep. I already feel it. I said I was gonna go to sleep like 2 hours ago.
Just one more thing.
Just one more cartography XP, please.
Are you trying to unlock another marker?
I'm pretty close to getting 100% on Cerbule,
Okay.
but I don't know if I can even unlock this last part. It's like up behind one of these portals. Oh, I just got a little piece of it right there, but ha, got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I have like maybe 10, 15% more of the map to do, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I gotta get in bed and I'm fucking getting tired.
Yeah, I gotta drive tomorrow, so I'm gonna sell
Oh
some of this
God.
shit and then head down.
Where are you going?
Beverly Hills.
Oh, nice. You're going to one of the Kirkwood places?
Yep. So
Nice.
but I have to be at the office at 8 because I gotta load my car up with a bunch of supplies and then drive down there.
Sweet.
But it's cool. I reached out to my cousin and was like, "Hey, you're like in the Beverly Hills area, right?" And so we'll probably just grab dinner with her afterwards.
Oh, nice. That's rad.
Oh shit! Some of this stuff was probably good for me. What was it? Yellow thing I just sold.
Alright, man. I'm gonna hop off. It was fun, though. I will talk to you in the morning.
Sounds good, man. Have a good one.
Bye. Alright, guys. I am going to crash. Thank you guys very much for watching. 4 hours. Was expecting to only stream for maybe an hour or two. And, yeah, I had a lot